We turn left here just as the car comes up from behind. 18. Okay, I've just gone up from tour to active and jumped a couple of gears to help. Right, and if any of you remember my camel tale of having two camels trot down this mountain either side of me, that's the road they turned off there, that one there. Oh, anyway, I've just gone to auto. 160 meters elevation. Alrighty. And we're 65% battery. And if you remember the last time I rode up here, just to my right, about where that branch is on the ground, there was a rather large brown snake that sat up as I went past. Oh, the memories. So we're holding 27 kilometers per hour. Obviously no drama here, this is fairly flat. All I have to do is remember not to change my power lever. Oh, which reminds me, we're on power assist. Oh, well, I tapped it out. We're on power assist 4. For those that have got the larger screens, you would have noticed I've got rid of the battery, GPS battery reading on the top left corner. All I have to do is tap the screen and it comes up and tells me the battery. Plus they last so long, although recharging, my goodness folks, you could read War and Peace while you wait for it to charge. They are slow, but like I said, they last quite a while. So another factor to remember, folks, is the last time I rode this, it was just after they'd serviced the road and it was as smooth as a noodle table. So again, we're holding 26, 27. Just take a short breather. Back to it. So we're holding 30, 28, 27. Quite impressed with how quiet my gear changes are. I really am only giving a brief hesitation. Didn't even hear that one. another gear. Back another gear. Our speed slowly picking up, 20, 22, 3. Down. Holding around 90 cadence. Not too shabby for an old fella. Back of gear. Yep, just lost power because I went to 27. Couple of in nose out breath, out mouth breaths I should say, just to purge the lungs. Already off of gear. Up here and another one. Cadence up around 99 now. Get back to the 90s. Up another gear. Speed down to 17. Oh, up another gear. We're also 14-15% grade. Down a gear. Let's go. Come on. 54, so what's that, 11% used so far? Up a gear. And yes, it is steep over the edge there, folks. Ah, this is crazy. It feels like it's bogging every so often. Yeah, every time I go in there it really bogs. And then it has to apply extra power to get over the boggings. Anyway, this is pretty much just over the crest here is where I stopped the last recording. Oh, back one, come on. Oh, sweating the proverbial out, the humidity. 50. So, we used roughly an extra couple of percent of battery. Oh, okay. Rightio, I've gone back to tour. Oh, we'll go up to the top and play tourist. So yes, there are a few houses here, properties on top of the mountain, a telecom tower, there's a private graveyard, and if you go all the way around, there's a day park that overlooks the lakes, the sand dunes, out to the sea, and it also has a fire tower for the pine forest. So that's their southeastern most fire tower. But we'll just go up here and play tourist, looking out over Noosa. Rightio, let's go to active. So the old man's still feeling it. Remembering that Smart Assist is just active, but with the capacity to go up and down power levels. Saddle, fellas. Come on, you've got coats on, you've got to be used to humans. Okay, they're wandering back now. Now, according to this, if I stay, I'll drop back to tour. According to this, I've got around 60 kilometres range at tour. I'll be on eco most of the way home, so I'll make that no sweat without having to do anything strange. Oh, for sale. Right, let's round up and give you a look at the view. Oh, he said. So, that's a lake straight ahead, Pacific Ocean beyond that, hills straight over there, that's Noosa. Oh, and you can just see glimpses of the pine forest on the left. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's go back down to eco, and let's record going back down. Last time I went down here, spent a lot of time on the brakes, and the fastest I've ever been here is about 72 kilometres an hour. But the last time on this particular bike, I just couldn't be bothered working my butt off downhill to try and get the extra speed, and just under gravity I got to 65 kilometres per hour. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. Too many hairpin corners to go too fast. You've got to love the efficiency of this bike. That was a -9% grade without me pedaling, and I still got the 60 kilometers an hour. We have a goanna on the track ahead to the right hand side. I'm sure he'll be very small in the screen. Or she. My eyesight's not that good. Alright, the head's up, it's waiting. Let's see if it casually walks or it sprints. Oh no, casual walk, back over. Okay, I've just gone back up to the hill just to get this hill done. Oh, now I sprint up to the tree. Yep. Don't go too far, mate, I'm gone. Actually, I just want to show you something, just so you get an understanding. I won't go too close to the edge, but here folks, this is why on this track I turn the testosterone off. I'd rather be a live wuss than a dead hero. Just too risky. You come off, you're gone. Now this is a good test for the brakes. Lucky I trust the person who did. Now remembering this is a public road, two-way traffic. Alright, we can pretty well let it go here. There you go, we maxed out at 67. And that's without me doing anything. So we're still up to and I just got back to the under the 27. to active again. Certainly not jumping like I'd expect it to. Unless that's just me being old. Back to tour, back to eco. Whoa, there we go folks. So that's your tour of Wolvi Mountain. Catch you around. Just a final teaser for the ride. So I'm 7 kilometres from home. We've already got total ascent of over a kilometre. Yeehaw team. And you know I'd like to go for the quirky and show you things I figure you may never have seen before. And panning up, up. There we go. Training area, noise forecast. It's low for the next week. However, if they're going to do training, it can go high. Remembering that the armaments actually do have a use by date. So what they do is they put a bunch of them together and detonate them. So much so that I've been anchored in the inlet nearby and the entire boat shakes just from the vibrations coming through the land and up through the water. So yeah, figured you may not have noticed the noise forecast sign before. Anyway, I better get home. There are clouds around trying to spit on me. Catch ya.